Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 steps to income generation, how easy it really is. And I hate to say easy, but it's very simple. And we're going to do all that today, right here at Big Balls Market. Hey guys, welcome to the video. Welcome to the podcast. I'm really excited about today's broadcast, even though it is something that I talk about a lot. And that is the 3 steps to generating an income online. And it is pretty easy, okay? But those of you that have questioned me about, hey, you say it's easy, but then you say it's not easy. What is the deal? Well, the deal is, to me, all this is pretty easy. I mean, I still own a plumbing company. Probably will be retiring from that this year, probably towards the end of the year. And I'll be full-time online again. And so, but with the easy, with me saying easy, something's easy. All right, let me clarify that. Generating an income online is simple. I think it's easy. Okay. But a lot of people want to look at easy and mean you don't have to do any work. There's not any work involved. Guys, if you're not interested in doing any kind of work, nothing's going to work out for you. Okay, so there is some work involved. And there can be quite a bit of work involved. It depends on what level you're wanting to come into, how hard you're wanting to push things. People, Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my people that I subscribe to on YouTube. I love Gary V. Guy's just incredible. He's always talking about hustling it. Do your side hustle, push it hard. And the guy's a machine. The guy works very hard. He's very wealthy. Okay, and don't think that those two things don't coincide with one another. And I don't necessarily mean that the harder that you work, the more money you make, because sometimes the opposite is true. I do think that the more efficient you become, that the more money that you're going to make. You always hear people talk about, don't work harder, work smarter. I think becoming more efficient, learning how to use the time that you have available to you to your maximum benefit is probably a big deal. But, I'm not going to get into all that right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to talk about these 3 steps, because these 3 steps are the keys, I think, to generating an income online. And it's like I said before, I always talk about these 3 steps. I bring them out all the time. So if you've missed it before, lo siento. But I guess without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk about those 3 steps. So, step number 1, you have to have a product to sell or promote. Okay, and I know I don't want to talk about the sales word, and one thing here, I'm going to get off track again. If you don't want to sell something, okay, if sales are so scary to you that you don't even want to try to learn how to do this stuff because you're going to have to sell, go be broke. Go be poor somewhere. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Because when it comes down to it, the bottom line is you are going to have to promote something in order to sell it. You have to sell something. You've got to exchange a product, a service, information for the dollar. Okay? There's no other way to make money. Okay? I mean, it's not going to just show up at your doorstep. So now I can get it to the point where it almost just shows up to your doorstep, but not quite. So you do, if you have some sort of weird phobia about selling something, get over it, okay? Because you're going to have to do that. Let's just be honest. Okay, so off of that tangent, back to this first step. You do have to have a product or a service, an opportunity, something that you're promoting that can generate that income. Okay, it's going to be the very first piece in your income generation, is having something that will actually generate the income. Now, there's a lot of things out there online. I know that there are, and probably one of the things that you need to do is just get real focused in what it is that you want. Okay? I'm going to be putting up my application again for our training, and not just training, but some other things as well. And I ask a lot of questions on that application. And the reason why I ask so many applications is because I really want to kind of pinpoint down what it is that people are looking for online, whether it's just the income, the time, whatever it may be. And I also want to look at how hard they think it's going to be, or how many resources that they have to provide that they're bringing to the table, um, and their work ethic. Okay, because like I said just a few minutes ago, there's going to be work involved. Now, once you set everything up, it's going to be kind of an autopilot type deal. Okay, but you know, and that's going to be part of step two. Okay, out of the three steps. Step two is setting up some sort of sales funnel, sales system. I don't necessarily like to say funnel. You are funneling your prospects in through a system, but it is an overall sales system. Now, the good news is, okay, listen up, guys. For those of you that hate to sell, the system pretty much does 90% of the selling. And, I think it's really important for people to understand what business they're in, no matter what business they're in. Okay, and what I mean by that is, a lot of people think that they're I'm in the e-commerce business, or I'm in the network marketing business, or I'm in affiliate marketing business. No, you are in the people business. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to be dealing with people no matter what. Now, whether you're directly dealing with them or indirectly dealing with them, really doesn't matter that much, other than how comfortable you are with one of those models. But you're going to have to learn about a little bit about human psychology, and some of the buttons that you can push to help persuade a prospect in a specific direction. And I'm not talking about manipulation so much. I'm talking about probably helping people uncover the blindfold that most people put on themselves. Okay, because so many people come to the table with limiting beliefs. And number one, if you have a limiting belief, number one, it's gonna limit you. You're thinking. You need to come to the table with an open mind. And if you struggle with this idea that you don't deserve something, you don't deserve so much money, or money's evil, or some of these thought processes, then I would suggest that you really start reading. Okay, start reading a lot. And I'll just tell you about the whole money is evil thing. No charity has ever made it without money. Okay, no great cause uh, has ever progressed without an income, some sort of income stream, whether it's from donors or whatever. Okay, so just get past that. Money's just a tool. So anyway, the first step, you got to have that product, service, or opportunity. Second step is you got to have a sales system. And typically online, what we're talking about with a sales system is we're talking about some way to start collecting emails, to start building your list in exchange for something. I will usually use an ebook or a training boot camp or something. You need to build that list, but you need to be able to send people to something so that you can follow up with them with a series of emails. And those series of emails, that autoresponder, is part of your sales system. And so first, what people do is they will typically go to a landing page, and this landing page may have a video on it, or it's going to have, for sure, it's going to have a headline, really kind of hitting on what it is that the person, your target audience person, prospect there, is looking for. For example, learn how to generate $5,000 a week or $5,000 a month while you sleep. Something along those lines. Um, Sometimes you can ask questions. I prefer that for your emails. But there's a lot of different things that you can use for headlines that are thought provoking and kind of tug at the person's emotions. For example, um, if you were targeting stay-at-home moms, that needed to start generating an income, you might say something like, you know, learn how to replace your income while staying at home with your kids or while um, enjoying time with your family. You know, you want to kind of use the words to evoke that emotional response out of somebody that is looking to stay at home so that they can stay home with their family. So, you know, that would be your landing page. Okay, and so if they're interested, they're going to fill out the email form, and because you might in that headline you might say something like, learn how in this new ebook, in this new free ebook, or in this ebook I'm giving away. Or you would say something like, in my new ebook, 3 Steps to Online Income, I'm going to be giving away the secrets that will allow you to stay home, or that will allow you the time and money freedom you're looking for. Something along those lines. It doesn't have to be uh, it doesn't have to be that difficult. Okay, but you can play around with lines, and once again, we're always testing things, so test them all out. Okay, but that step 2 is really developing your sales system, and obviously, I can go into detail. I could have a an episode just on each one of these areas. Okay, because even the first step, finding the opportunity, well, that just depends on who you are. Maybe you're into e-commerce, maybe you're into a big ticket program, maybe you're not into big ticket, you're into a lower priced, a program that's at a lower price point, whatever it may be. But you've got to kind of figure that out. Then, like I said, step 2, sales system. Step 3 is traffic generation. And this is the one thing that a lot of people struggle with is traffic generation. Um, I can tell you from my own experience that there are very, very fast ways to generate a lot of traffic, and those fast and quick ways usually cost more money. There are free ways to do it, and those free ways, so-called free ways, usually take a lot of time and effort. Okay? But you're going to have to do one or the other or a combination of both. And I like a combination of both. So, but those are the 3 steps. You're going to generate that traffic. And you're not just generating traffic in step 3. You're generating targeted traffic. So you've got to go out there and find that targeted traffic. Luckily, there's tons of tools out there, a few specific tools out there that I use to generate or to find my target audience, to uncover that audience. And then once you uncover that audience, then it's just a matter of sending people to your website to check things out. Okay? So, guys, it's not that hard. Okay? Once again, I'm getting into this area where I don't want to call things easy, but it's pretty simple. And if you follow this 3-step formula, if you work on perfecting that, you're not ever going to have a hard time generating an income online because you just follow the formula. You plug in whatever business or service or opportunity that you've got, in step 1. Step 2, you still have to have that sales formula or sales system. In step 3, you still have to have the traffic going through your sales system. And the better that you get at developing the sales system, and especially the better that you get at targeting your audience, identifying your perfect audience, the easier it's going to be to convert those prospects into paying customers, and clients or team members or whatever it is that you need that group for. Okay, it's going to be easier to do that, and it's going to be more profitable for you. So, guys, that's the 3 steps. I hope you liked it. If you did like the video, make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button, and make sure you head over to the blog. Like I said, elitemarketingsystems.org. You can check us out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/elite marketing system. Guys, with that said, take care. Have a great day. I'll see you at the top.